Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have 3 jungle paths I want to show you in this video with Xin Zhao. He's very versatile in the fact that he's a very strong level 2 jungler, just like Lee Sin and Jarvan with his gank potential. But the whole idea of all these paths is you just want to be getting on the map, pressuring the right lanes as soon as possible, and utilizing your gank strength. So the first path that I'll show you here is basically the safest path, maximizing like efficiency in your jungle clear. So I'm going to be doing this a bit slow because I don't have a leash, but you should be getting this about 5 seconds faster than what I'm going to do here. But again, I just want to show you the path. Cutting it down to golems, because that's where I'm going to go next. Hit the little one first, then hit the big one. Then I want to start kiting this around the small one, around the big one, just to avoid some damage. Get red buff on all 3 of these. Get the rest of these little ones. Alright, so now we're going to skip Raptors. You don't want to be doing Raptors on Zed at all. He's very weak in terms of AoEing camps down without his W yet, so we're going to skip those and go straight to blue. And especially with Machete as well, you don't want to be doing Raptors. So this is where I'd also be looking at mid and top to see if they are gankable, and you have 2 options after this blue buff. So you're either going to gank one of these lanes, either mid or top, or you're going to just go back to clearing your jungle. And you want to be looking to clear jungle, then get scuttle, and then just base back to bot for your golem spawn. So let's pretend that both of these lanes aren't gankable. Again, just focusing on efficiency. We do Gromp here. So I probably could have smited that a little bit earlier, but again, sort of just showing you the path. Smite Gromp. Do these wolves. And then we go into Scuttle Crab here. And after this Scuttle as well, you can still look for a gank. The other jungler, if you start a red, like he's going to be clearing his Scuttle right now, so top is definitely like really safe to gank, but mid there is potential for a counter gank, but again, you're very strong. So also, let's say that there's no option to gank. Come check his Raptors if they're up. Let's take the big one and a couple of the small ones. Check his golems, and they potentially will be gone. So all we do here is base, and we would be looking to go straight back into our golems. Always get a pink ward on your base. Get 2 of those, and golems will be spawning in around 20 seconds or so. So probably come here, potentially look for a bot gank, use my pink ward. So that's the first path. Again, focusing on efficiency and still looking to utilize your red buff on ganks. Now I'll show you the next path, which is utilizing Xin Zhao's level 2 gank strength. Okay, so this is the second path I'll be showing you on Xin Zhao. Very similar to the first path, except we're going to be diverging mid instead of going to our blue buff. And when you want to do this gank is when you feel like mid's going to be trading like pretty heavily, or it's like a, let's say maybe arranged into a melee matchup, and you feel like you can potentially burn a flash or even get a kill. So Xin Zhao again is really strong. Level 2 ganks with his EQ combo with Hail of Blades. So I'm using a bot game to demonstrate this, so I don't get a leash, which you should be doing this a bit faster and be a little bit more healthier, but again, just for demonstration purposes. Focus the big one. Try and get red buff on as many of these as possible. Finish off this one. We just want a couple of these. We don't really want to be getting all of these. Again, we just been going mid. So like right now, Wave's in an awesome position for me to gank. Again, this is not always going to happen, and sometimes you would just not do this path and just do path number 1. But again, this is for this mid gank here. So I'd wait for him to go up, hit some CS, go in here. Hopefully burn a flash, it kills even better. And then we want to head straight into top side now. Whilst you're here, just check Raptors, potentially chuck a Warp. We don't want to get them now even if they're up. We just want to go straight to our blue buff, stay healthy. Doing Raptors on Xin Zhao is like really hard because you have Machete and just don't do it as fast. This is where I'd also be looking top, see if that's potentially gankable. If not, we're just going to do Scuttle. So let's just pretend that top is not gankable. Just want to get this as fast as possible, so I'm going to smite it. Head to my Gromp. Straight onto Wolves. And then what we're going to be doing, even though Raptors is up now, and yes, I can go Raptors, it's just much better. I got 1,000 gold. You want to spend it at this point. Get pink wards. Start pressuring the map. Let's say I didn't get the kill there. I'm just going to buy 2 pink wards. Golems are going to be spawning in about like 15 seconds or so. So again, just come in on to clear these second golem camps. It just really puts you really in the driver's seat when it comes to experience and gold. And from what I've seen, most junglers in low elo, like their opposing junglers, they never do their second golems like on spawn. So this really helps you speed it up. So do golems here and then potentially look for a mid gank or punish the mid flash again. So again, this is the second jungle path for Xin, and now I'm going to show you the third path, which is a little bit more advanced. This is path number 3. Again, we're going to be utilizing the strength of Xin Zhao's level 2 with red buff to impact a lane. This works on both sides of the map, so either blue side or red side. You can do it on both. You want to be doing it on this side of the map if, let's say, your bot lane you have like a Morgana or a Blitzcrank or a Pike, a champion where you can utilize the CC level 1 to get onto bot lane and get a kill, burn, flash. Or if you're on the other side of the map and you're going to be doing this and impacting top, then those are champions like let's say Pantheon or Renekton, matchups that are like really vulnerable and you know they're going to be heavy trading. So I'll show you just on this side. Start red as usual. I got my trusty bots here to be my dummies, but I don't get a leash, which makes me do this a little slower than usual, but that's okay. So cut this down to golems where I want to be going next. The small one first, and then onto the big one. Get the Q reset. Cut that one around, smite the big one. So we don't want to get all these little ones because, again, I just want to be looking to go bot as soon as possible. And these camps will be clear. You don't need to kill all the small ones and it will still reset. So let's leave a couple up, and again I'm just going straight bot now, pinging my team. There's only one member here because again it's bots, but I still just want to demonstrate it to you. So potentially burn a flash, kills even better. Alright, so now that you've shown bot, your jungle is now very vulnerable topside. So this is also dependent if their jungler started blue, which if you're not sure, then just do paths 1 and 2. But if you think that he started red, especially like Lee Sin and Jarvans and stuff, you can definitely do this. So, but if you are scared, just hit this blast cone so the threat of them stealing is much lower. Focus this down. Xin Zhao does like camps like pretty fast. So if they still haven't showed up, if their jungler still hasn't showed up and you don't have any real threat that bot's going to come do this, then you want to be doing Gromp and potentially Wolves. Again, it's going to be dependent on the game, but this would mean that he's now taking your top sides. You just want to trade sides at the top with the enemy jungler. Let's say I don't feel like doing Wolves, then I'll just go into Scuttle here. Essentially look for a gank after scuttle on mid or bot. And what we want to be doing here is clearing our raptors with getting your second point in W. Focus the big one first. And we'll get rid of these with my W. Alright, so key point here now is now when I base, I don't want to go top side. Because I've traded like sides of the map, my golems, I want to get those off the second spawn clear. Get these and then start pressuring like potentially dragon. So let's pretend I get these items, get 2 pink wards, head straight to my golems, do those, potentially gank bot again. And yeah, this is really focusing on one side of the map. You are going to be ditching the top side of the map, but that's like the trade-off. And again, you want to be thinking of the champions that you're using this with. So definitely don't be doing this with like a Karma, Lucian bot lane or something like that. Again, you want like the Blitz, like the Morgana, the Pike, the champions that you can utilize their abilities with. So, and then same for top side. So I hope that this pathing video helped. Let me know in the description, the comments below, which path you have like tried, and give me any comments or feedback you have on these paths. Definitely keen to hear how your guys' experiences with these paths have gone. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next review video. Thanks for watching.